Okay, so we're going to talk through the rich text editor. On the CMS Online Help Guide, there are a number of pages to give you some guidance. Here we've got an overview of all the UI features and functionality. It actually gives you quite a bit of detail that you can go through here and get a really good understanding about what all this does. I know we've covered that in a previous exercise. Wanted to talk through this web author guide to rich text editor. This is an important thing to know, just how we're viewing the tasks within the rich text editor. As we've mentioned before, the RTE is a place where some of the great things about AEM, where anyone can jump in and make some text edits, and then some of the more complicated and technically advanced features of web authoring world kind of come together. So we've broken this down into tasks, and this really is a basic training. This onboarding is just to introduce you to some of the concepts within these task designations. So the first basic tasks are really just working within the RTE using the styles and the formatting that are available within there. That's kind of the basics. The intermediate tasks are any of, getting a really good understanding of the RTE, and then working with dynamic pricing and CTA links. And then the advanced tasks are, working within the HTML editor. So we'll do just a little bit of that today, but I wanted to call out a couple of different things that are available, just some different resources that you can leverage as you migrate from basic to intermediate to advanced. So on the CMS Online Help Guide, we have this guide to the pricing card, which has how to, so this is basically how to use it, features and examples, and then tips for success. On the how-to part, so the pricing card is made up of a couple of different components, and one of those is a rich text editor or a text component. So you're going to use the rich text editor quite a bit, but what I wanted to call out was a lot of the styles are used in the pricing card to implement the desired functionality. So it really makes sense to go through and go into the training environment, drag a pricing card into one of your pages, and go through and really work with this page to understand how these styles work. All those styles are noted, and the guide to how they work and what they should look like is noted here within the CMS Online Help Guide. So we really encourage you to do that kind of thing. And again, that would lead you into kind of an understanding of an intermediate task. And then when you work with HTML in the source edit, we did want to call out this update, that it's a change in AEM 6.1, and that is if you have a custom style applied to a piece of text, and you just jump into the rich mode, which would be that basic editing mode, and start editing the text, then that style is going to come off. So basically, if you've got that applied and you start making edits, that's going to go away. AEM is going to go. It'll save you. It's kind of a feature in that the uninitiated won't be able to go through and make some edits to text that's got some custom style applied to it. It'll just pull that off of it. But that's something to be very much aware of. You'd have to jump into source edit and make your edits. And that's, again, all noted on the CMS Online. Actually, this is on the Intuit Marketing platform. If you were to do a search on, changes to RTE or something like that, this page would pop up and show you a little bit more information. So that's just a general overview to begin. The next thing we're going to do is go through and do our editing on the Lacert homepage. But we highly encourage you to grab the pricing card and go through and do some work with it and really get comfortable working with styles. And again, these resources here where it shows you every single, it's very much like a word processor, but it's going to show you what all is included within the toolbar for the RTE. And then it'll give you some really good guidance to get you up and running.